Hey, we're Goons Games and Gear, and we're reviewing Fortnite no build because it's infinitely better than the normal mode. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. It's just yeah. I mean, I finally gave it a shot because anytime I tried Fortnite before that, or like when it was just building, it's just the skill cap was just way too high. It wasn't fun. It
Oh
really
yeah.
wasn't. It's like especially on console, because every what's it called, type of structure was on like a certain button, and it just was not. It just didn't. There was just a complete yeah, skill cap between you and like PC players. And now that everyone's playing together, it was impossible. So it was not fun. But let's be real for a second. The Fortnite, the cosmetic game, they just knocked it out of the park, right? Like they're the king, the king.
Oh yeah. They're
You
still
can't,
killing it.
right? Like I have to assume they have some kind of deal with Marvel, because like apparently the past 5 or 4 battle passes, it always ends with like some Marvel character. Now it's Doctor Strange, and it, like perfectly coincided with the movie.
Oh yeah.
You know, so, well, either way, yeah. So we're basically just reviewing the no build because it's honestly just at least we think the more fun version. Uh, but besides that, um, yeah. So let's get started on first things first. Don't play it on Switch. That's my advice to everyone here.
Unless
I've
you
tried
like
it.
slideshows and
It's
not being able
so
to do anything.
bad. Like it, I mean, maybe if you're like a kid, you can see that you don't really you won't know the difference. But man, I keep trying to play in portable mode, and I think I played it dock too. It's just, you know, besides the fact that it's super like muddy, like everything's just so like gross looking. It's just, yeah, it's like playing at like 20 frames per second. It's struggling super hard. It's just not a good time. So don't play it on there. Right.
Right. I feel the weirdest part is I feel like no one ever complains about it. Like I feel like I've never heard a complaint about the Switch version.
It's because the kids are too young to complain.
Right.
you know, I mean, I had it on there just to to play something in my free time when I'm somewhere other than home, but it's just not worth it. I'll play Fall Guys when it releases shortly. I'm hoping that doesn't suck on Switch. I'm just hoping. Either way, I was doing some research beforehand, and basically a lot of streamers like Ninja. I can't think of other Fortnite streamers because I don't watch Fortnite streamers, but they all agree. They all like left the game because they're just like, I don't know. There's too many cheaters. There was too many stream snipers. But now with no build, it's there's a lot less stress. It's
Right.
literally like it's like a cartoony battle royale that you can just get into, and it's fun. It's not super complicated. It's not like super sweaty. It's like I don't feel like I ever go again fight or engage with cheaters. I never do, unlike Call of Duty.
Right. Yeah,
So
it's down to like a skill cap now where it's just
yeah,
like who's
a
got the better
realistic.
gunplay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, better gunplay. I mean, I don't feel like there's a huge disparity between controller and PC players. Granted, PC is always gonna have like better snipers because you can
Right.
control with a mouse, but I really think you have a much better chance with a control. Not well, compared to build mode, with a controller. So there's that. I mean, it plays really fun. As someone, especially me, who hasn't played it in years because I tried it once build. I'm like, out. This is bad.
Yeah.
I genuinely have fun. I'm actually winning. I'm not sure because I'm going against kids, but I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it's not like you know. I love the like the crown mechanic where it's like it's not like a secret emote, but basically if you guys haven't tried it, but I assume you've tried it. There's this crown like if someone won the last game, you're granted a crown, and then in the next game you hold this crown, and if you win with that, it's like a kind of like a secret. I don't know, high score, I guess.
Right.
I don't know how to
It's
describe it, but
like a win streak
yeah. Oh, that's
pretty
okay.
much.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's like a win streak, and you can basically and you can take that crown from someone else though. So it's like it's a win streak to you, but you can take it from someone else and like pretend you had a win streak. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's great.
I love that. I love the vehicles, except when it's off road and you just can't control it at all. It's
Yeah.
just like it's really even with the attachments to vehicles that like there's vehicle attachments where what's it called off-roading, there we go, off-roading wheels. Even then it still feels kind of weird, but well, at least I mean they could have completely squandered the vehicle gameplay, but they didn't. So I'm gonna give them A plus for that. uh I would also like to say this should. I wish this was out years ago because this would have been like the perfect, and it's. I think it is now the perfect like way to get into a battle royale game, like the genre.
Oh yeah.
You know, because I guess it used to be PUBG because that was really the only option, but now there's a lot of options, but they all have some weird gimmick. Like with Apex, I love Apex Legends. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like having to play with 3 people every time.
No, they need to
You
fix that.
Well, I, we'll
It's
talk.
like their gimmick, I get that,
Right.
but like just stop. Just add a four-player mode for people who want to.
Yeah. Like Fortnite, you don't have to, but you can friend up with 3 other people, which is awesome. Like literally singles, duos, trios, and quads. That's
Right.
just great. A lot of options. Let's see. Right now they're on chapter 3, season 3. I assume there's 4 seasons to the game. I'm gonna each chapter more or less.
That's what it I think that's what it's been like trending to do, yeah.
And then like every couple of weeks, they just like remove a city or an area, and then they just add a new one, and it like changes the game enough where it feels different.
Right.
I like that every year now. I guess like they do some big event where the game's down for like 3 days, but they just give you a completely new map, which others try and do, but they take way longer. Warzone failed that completely with Pacific. I'm just saying,
Right.
um, Oh, and also, they're I don't think we give it enough credit, or anyone does, but they have complete cross progression, like 100%. Like you play it on Xbox, you have the same everything on the Switch.
Right.
Like
And then
versus
they just added the cross what was it? The
cross wallet,
cross V-Bucks, right?
yeah,
The other day?
with PlayStation. So basically, if you're on PlayStation, Xbox, or PC, or I'm not sure if like GeForce, or I assume XCloud would be just Xbox.
Right.
You can now like you share your wallet, which I didn't even think was possible. I totally understand why you can't share a wallet. Like it makes total sense why
Right.
you couldn't. But now only Nintendo isn't a part of that, which I mean that's fine. That's
That's
fine.
okay.
Yeah, we're
It,
not.
yeah.
That's probably
That's
for the
because they're like 40 frames behind the update or whatever.
yeah, exactly. Let's see here. I think other than Fortnite, there's only Warzone that has like complete cross progression. Apex doesn't, which is
Right.
stupid. There's cross play, which and almost every battle royale game needs cross play. Let's get
Oh
let's
yeah.
just be real about that. But it not having cross progression is a real bummer, and I love that you can literally have it everywhere, even if you want to play on a Switch where you're just going to be miserable.
Right.
Let's see what else we got. I'm just saying. What else? What's it called? Back to microtransactions for a second. There's just they're like they how do I put this? They have so much to it. Like they overvalue like singular items to incentivize you to get bundles. But unfortunately the bundles are actually so great. It's actually like it feels worth it. Like in Call of Duty,
Right.
like there's the Godzilla event, which I mean, depending when you're watching this video, it could be over. But it's like it's cool. I have the Godzilla Gilly, yeah. Godzilla, King Kong, all that fun stuff. But you can only really appreciate it in very certain situations. Versus Fortnite, especially no build, where it's third person, so you can always appreciate it, and you can do dumb emotes and flex on people, and I mean, you're not gonna buy a loading screen, but usually throw like something in there, like music for loading
Right.
screens, like. They just, dude. I'm genuinely curious how many people they have working on like each department for this game.
The microtransaction team has to be nuts, right? Because I feel like Fortnite is one of the only, if not the only game that does a daily refresh for the stores. And I feel like it's never like the same thing twice in a row unless it's like a limited time thing, like when they added like Scarlet Witch or whatever. Like she was there for like a whole week or whatever.
Yeah. I'm noticing a pattern. I'm pretty sure there's a couple different sections. There's like a daily one, there's a weekly one, and then there's actually, and then there's there's an event exclusive one.
Right.
Right. So yeah. So right now, we're time of this recording. It's RoboCop for the Wii, which is pretty cool. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like
That's sweet.
the only other game I remember RoboCop being in is Mortal Kombat 11, which was
Yeah.
also cool. So it's hard to like make fun of Fortnite for its cosmetics when it's like it has everything you could possibly want. I have
Right.
Master Chief. That's cool. Plays in God of War. It's like everyone has their own. Nintendo doesn't have anything. They would never ever give
I
anyone.
know.
It's like
It makes so much money and they just refuse to.
Right. And then we'll binge it for a little while, get our battle royale kick, and then we'll play something else. But and also the battle pass is like 2 months or maybe 3 months long. It's pretty long.
Right. And there's like
Yeah.
tons of challenges that like even if you take like a week off, you're never behind on like
Oh
finishing the
yeah.
battle pass for that game.
I finished it, and there's still like 4 weeks left. Like, and
Yeah.
they even have like they finally and they even have basically what's the word over. I mean, it's over 100. So like there's 100 levels, but after level 100, they have like another page of stuff for like the super tryhards, which is just kind of like color remixes and stuff like that,
Right.
which is nice. I mean, you
But
know,
that's great. Yeah,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
most games, if I hit rank 100 and there's still like 3 months left in the season or whatever, I don't play the game for 3 months.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah, I find the other battle pass to go to, and it's just
right.
it is what it is, I guess. But with no build, the only criticism I have is, to my knowledge, because I don't see it anywhere. There's no ranked no build. There's ranked build mode. There's no
Right.
ranked no build, which I would love to see. I think it would be a great addition, but it might be hard to balance things because I imagine in a game like Fortnite, where it's the only one that has a building mechanic, it's going to be difficult, especially for ranked, where like a gun might be overpowered because of building structures and how it damages it, and
Right.
rate of fire and stuff. Versus in no build mode, you don't have to worry about that. It's like normal battle royale.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Oh, I mean, I guess going in Fortnite in general, I like they added like a base shield mechanic for no build. It's not there for build mode. The like the not
Oh,
it's not
the
an over yeah,
overshield.
the overshield. Yeah,
Yeah.
they have an overshield, which is cool. It's just a lot of stuff that's made me appreciate just Fortnite. Unfortunately, I mean, for dogging on it for years, it's like there's
Right.
this is like the best possible time to get into it because there's actually a way to get into it.
Right. I've always said for years, I never liked playing Fortnite, but I always appreciated how hard they worked and like they always find a way to keep it like super fresh and get everybody to come back for at least a little while. And then when it gets stale, they do something else and it's crazy.
Yeah, like before we got back or got into it, they had like a Spider-Man event. I mean, granted, it was no build. This is a no build review, but it doesn't matter. Where like everyone's swinging like Spider-Man. That was apparently, and it was better than like any Spider-Man game ever for
Right. It was
swinging.
like the best swing mechanics ever for Spider-Man.
Right. So they they just knock it out of the park like most times. No wonder why it's literally like the king of games. Sorry, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Right.
Sorry.
Sorry,
um,
Yugi.
get, Side note: give us a Yugi skin, you cowards. Give us Kaiba and Yugi. That'd be great.
Right. I want to see
That'd be
Yugi with a gat. Come on.
okay. Well, yeah. I mean, it's so weird seeing like Kratos with a gun. It's funny too. And
Right.
I'm not sure how recent it is, but now they have like these emotes where it's interactable. So like, there's this chessboard one where like if we have both use the chess emote, we're playing chess with each other. Like it's
Oh,
just
see, that's
funny,
great. Yeah, like
right?
Destiny has those and they're just always amazing.
And also, not that no one ever really talks about this, but I know you appreciate it. Where it has the sliding mechanic, where if you're going down a hill, you just keep sliding like a realistic mechanic.
Right.
That's like
Most games have a slide mechanic, don't do that for whatever reason. And I always appreciate when a game does it and has it.
I don't think Warzone has it. I was just trying it, and it didn't seem to be working. I
No,
know
I don't
Apex
think it
has it.
does.
I don't think PUBG even has a slide mechanic. So, but who
No,
plays
I don't
PUBG
think
anymore?
so. Or yeah, honestly,
Posh. Who plays PUBG anymore? PUBG Mobile is the new thing.
yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, so I mean, with no build, it basically brought new breath of life into the game, and there's realistically no better time to play it unless you want to just wait until the season ends in like 4 weeks and then just start on the new season.
Right.
So
Start the new season fresh, but
right, exactly. But even then, like now that like before, I could see how people wouldn't want to quit because like if you quit with the build mode, there's going to be even more of a skill gap between you and other people because, the more you play with build mode, the more the more you get used to all the insane turns you have to do and how fast you have to
right.
create stuff and you kind of lose that if you don't play. And no build, you don't have to worry about that. You just go around and shoot.
Right.
And it's like it's simple and it's probably like it's cartoonishly simple and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because you compare it to like Apex, everyone has a gimmick, which is understandable. That's their thing. But you have to have 3 people to a squad. You have to. You can't play singles or duos. Warzone is filled with cheaters and incredible sweaty tryhards with 360 no scopes, and it's just the Call of Duty community, unfortunately. Um, I'm not sure what I don't think you tested it either. If there's any like what the voice chat lobbies are like, but I
I
I see
always
what you're
see
talking
like clips of them and they're like pretty funny. It's like kids screaming and stuff like that, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't
about. I would love to
delved
hear.
into it too much.
I would love to hear kids scream at me. That'd be nice. It's just I don't know. It's a good time, and the reason we wanted to review it because, well, one, not a lot of people are reviewing no build mode, but two, I feel like it kind of finally deserves the credit. Well, the credit it deserves, which is just a good battle royale game now, where it's not
Right.
it's not super sweaty, and you can just have fun, and you don't have to rage when you lose. Because I'll be honest with you, if I like if I'm playing the build mode and I'm losing because some dude built like the twin towers, I'm gonna be upsetting.
Yeah. Seriously.
Didn't you told me the other day, or like actually the other week, that how what's it called? You played through a battle pass, but you just had your friend carry you because he did all the building, right?
Yeah, I can shoot in the game no problem, but
Right.
building, I would just build like a wall straight across for me, and that does nothing in the game.
Right,
Spoiler
exactly. When they
alert.
can build ramps and
So
stuff.
they would build the giant base, and then while they're having a build off, I'm just trying to like shoot them down basically. So, or take out, if you shoot like the bottom of the base, the whole thing collapses.
Right.
So I would
I
do
just,
like stuff like that,
I
but
just don't understand how kids, how like it's a cultural phenomenon, Fortnite. So I don't understand how kids got used to or even good at building. I really don't.
oh yeah,
It's just like how there's there preteen lobbies.
right, especially on controller. Like
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. Oh, and also probably the last note to make here. They also have like a tournament like every day for something. I mean, I'm not like for certain groups, but like Fridays are no build tournament mode, and I don't know, it's just great. Like I don't see
Yeah.
any other game having tournaments as often as they do, which I
Right.
think is
They
awesome.
have like a whole esports scene they run basically in the
Right.
game.
And again, I'd love to see that for no build. I might be competing. I'll be, the head goon, also known as Menace, also known as the Big Cheese, and I'll be repping a GGG shirt or something, or like a
Yeah.
tattoo, you know, a flag or something. But yeah, so at the end of these reviews, we like to give it a basically 1 to 3. First, 1G is like don't play it, just stay away. 2Gs, like you should play it. You might not like it, but it's still a good experience. 3Gs, it's a great time. You should do it. 2 for 2 here. I guess it's gonna be 3Gs for me because it's just for a battle royale game. It hits everything that's needed to hit. At least no build. Again, not talking about build mode. Right? It's totally separate.
Yeah.
I'll give it 3Gs. I can understand. I don't think anyone should really give it a 1 if they, especially haven't tried it. I can understand 2Gs for Goons games, but 3Gs. That's my conclusion. What's yours?
Yeah. I'm gonna say 3Gs for the no build.
You're a
It's
copycat.
so much fun. Just go in, play it. Even if you only play it a couple times, you'll just see how much better it is than what Fortnite with the building is. So
Right. So that's like 6Gs if my math is correct, but we'll tally it to 3Gs.
Fortnite, you owe us 6Gs now. Thanks.
Yeah, right.
It's in the contract.
Yeah, it's in the. So yes, that's our review of Fortnite No Build. Tell us what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the sellout part. Get us on TikTok, on YouTube, rate us on Spotify and Apple, and join the Discord and follow us on Twitter. So
Yeah.
hope you guys have a good one, and we will see you on the next episode.
Bye-bye.
Whatever game we review. You gotta say it again because
Oh, bye bye.